So you have to imagine I am a full grown adult. This is no longer a practice. That is my reality. That is my identity, to hide myself in plain sight. And we're not hiding ourselves in plain sight anymore. We are expressing ourselves. We are creating. We are trying the thing. We are doing the thing. We are being the person. But we have to understand that comes with real work. And that's the sacred work. I really need to get some shades. So I'm trying to figure out what setup, what background, what area I want to film in, because the area I was in, I got like a bookshelf, and I put it over there, and so like I don't know, I just, that's kind of like a reading nook. And so I got the curtain rods, I was gonna do the ceiling tracks, don't have time for that, and I have some things I'm gonna hang up over here, and I'm gonna put my curtain up, and I'm probably gonna do an orange curtain, that way, like, just in case I don't wear orange, because I love wearing orange, and I feel like I'm making this a theme, but it might not always be in place. But I just wanted to see how the film setup would look. And something called me and said, get in front of the camera and just speak and just talk and just go from there, whether you're going to make this a video or not. So that's what I'm here doing. What's up? It's so wavy. And this is I Am Source. I am Source. You are Source. Well, I am the source of my reality. You are the source of your reality, your existence, your life. And I'm glad you found this. So I've been back and forth in my head because I am a very heavy Virgo rising, heavy Mars up in that bitch, wanting everything to be so practical. And I'm not completely blaming it on astrology. My whole entire human design and makeup has a whole lot of clashes. Like, I have this need for freedom and expression. I have this amazing gift of community and creation. And then I also have this very, like, perfectionism, like this very precise and analytical aspect about me. So there's so many different channels within me. And that's what this life is about, is figuring out where your strengths are and where your weaknesses are, and finding a way for everything to coexist. And I don't even like to say strengths and weaknesses, because your weaknesses are really your strengths. You are just in a world where you're not able to shine properly. Everything around you says dim yourself. Like, I am very practical and analytical and precise and perfect. Like, I can plan something out. But if I allow that to become something that controls everything, then everything just becomes the plan. Like, if I'm too obsessed with the planning process, then my entire existence just becomes a plan. So I have to give that part of me space and that part of me room to express itself. But I cannot dim the other wonderful parts about me, because being practical really fits into society. So that part can thrive and shine without having to hide behind closed doors, because everybody is out here chasing this practical life, like, oh, A, B, C, D, E. But sometimes it ain't like that. Sometimes it's 1, 5, 8. Sometimes we got to go out of order and rearrange things, And the other parts of me, like freedom and expression, exploration. My nose might be running because I don't know. But the other parts of me, freedom, expression, exploration, those parts of me don't get to shine because we're not in a world where we can freely ask questions. And I ask questions about everything. As a young child, I used to get told I was being smart. I was too grown, too fast. And guess what I was? I was too smart, too grown, and too fast, because I was way ahead of the people around me. And that's no shade, no tea to them. They were on their own life path and I was on mine. I just so happened to come here a little bit more equipped at a very young age. And that's not to say that I knew everything about this life, because no, that's different. I did have to experience life on my own. But if I had nurtured those gifts at a young age, baby, y'all would have been getting this. Y'all would have been getting these videos. Y'all would have been getting the music. Y'all would have been seeing me. But I've been hiding because I learned to hide myself. And that's why I created I Am Source, because I wanted to share with people how to step back into themselves, how to activate their source, and how to truly create, well, we'll say curate the identity, because the identity is there. But I had to unlearn a lot of things, and I'm still unlearning, and I am implementing these new ways into my life every single day. And a lot of it is starting to come with ease now. Like, I'm really flowing into my new self, my new frequency, my new energy. And it's not new, but we're going to use the term new, right? This is the original me. This is the OG me. So maybe I won't use the term new. I'll say tapping into the OG me, the OG source, the original, baby. Because I've been like this. But I learned to hide in this world. I learned to shut myself down and dim my light, because nobody around me truly liked me for who I was. And I had to learn to accept that and live in my truth, to express myself, to be creative, to be wild, to be free. Because there was a version of me that when I come on here like this, because my hair isn't technically done, right? But I had something to say. That's not natural. That's not natural, to hide what I have to say and to share what it is that I don't know, share this. It's not natural for me to hide it just because my hair isn't done. My hair isn't doing the talking. My hair didn't experience this. Hell, it's just growing back. I chopped it off like 2 years ago. So it's just hair, you know? And I think that was one of like the things about chopping my hair off, is like, I think I was going through a phase where I'm like, it's just fucking hair. This is just fucking life. Like, what? It doesn't matter if I cut it off, or if I leave it long, or if it's done, or if it's not. And I'm stepping back into the OG me, the OG source. I'm activating the OG source. Because who the fuck gonna stop me besides me? I am the only thing, the only being that could stop me. So back to what I was saying. I grew up learning how to dim myself, to hide my light, because I realized no one around me truly liked me. And I didn't like that. I wanted to feel loved and accepted for who I was. But when I got to a point realizing, like, you know what, that's not going to work. I can't be me around these people. And these are my people. These are the people that are my family, that were like my childhood friends, or just my childhood community, not necessarily friends, but just everyone around me. And it got to a point where when I got older, I didn't know if people genuinely liked me, or if I could genuinely be myself around people, because I had put that into my subconscious programming. I had put that into my source code programming, that I had to always dim myself. It wasn't that I was necessarily being someone else. I just definitely wasn't being myself. And that is draining, and that is tiring, and that is not what the human experience is about. That is not what this life is about. Life is whatever you want it to be. Life is what you make it. And I'm getting back into that. Like, I'm so wavy, and that has been a household name since like 2012. Maybe before then, but I know definitely it's been well over a decade that I've been calling myself that. And it came from me using, like, life is like the ocean, and you got to surf your own waves. Surf at your own risk is one of my like phrases. And it was all about just going out in life and doing you, right? That's why I created it. Life is what you make it. Because I always felt like the beach and the water was symbolic for some type of freedom that just truly couldn't be expressed. I don't know, but that's a whole nother topic for another day. But that's why I created it, because this is always who I have been. So when it comes to just tapping into and activating your OG self and getting into it, it's going to come with some work, because I'm still unlearning a lot of things. Like, and it's so subconscious. Like, I have to ask myself questions like, why do I think this way? Why do I feel this way? Why am I doing this? Is it performative? Is it still me hiding? Is it me waiting on permission? And you can't judge yourself in this process. You just have to observe like you're a separate entity, like, you know, because frequency is like, it's an entity. Like, who you've been, the versions of you, those are like entities. Those are just moments in time versions in time, and we're kind of collapsing time right now and looking at all of these different things, and we're saying, that's not really me. Because if I learned how to do this at a very young age, I'm talking about I was so souped up at a young age. When people would say things to me and it would make me feel bad about myself at 4 or 5, I would learn to not be like that around those specific people at a very young age. So you have to imagine I am a full grown adult. This is no longer a practice. That is my reality. That is my identity, to hide myself in plain sight. And we're not hiding ourselves in plain sight anymore. We are expressing ourselves. We are creating. We are trying the thing. We are doing the thing. We are being the person. But we have to understand that comes with real work. And that's the sacred work. That's the work that you can't get around. Nothing else in life is going to come into fruition. Nothing is going to manifest. It's not going to happen until you do the sacred work. And people like to feel... No, people want to put such a bad thing on it. I don't like the term shadow work. I don't like all of that because it's not negative to go within. It's not negative to work on yourself. Even if it doesn't feel good or it doesn't seem fun, it's not negative. It is a wonderful experience because you get to open doors. You get to open new possibilities. I don't know. A lot of wonderful things can happen. And yeah. So I just had a moment, y'all. I just had like I just had like a moment of like the old versions of myself, like trying to tap into this moment right now, like trying to tell me something about what I'm doing, like trying to check me, like trying to pull me away from this. Like the world is my stage now. This is my stage. I am a creative. I'm a superstar. I'm a performer, all of the things. And the world is my stage now. I'm going to get up on that stage and be performing music in front of y'all very soon. I'm going to come on the YouTube. I'm going to post. Y'all going to see me here talking to y'all, being your mirror because I'm only you. I am you like Melly. And I just felt like versions of my old self try to tap in and tell me something. And it's not nothing I need to even sit with but I felt it. And I want y'all to know that that is a part of the sacred work. Making sure that whatever you're receiving and what you're placing your attention on, as far as like your subconscious thoughts or even your conscious thoughts, is aligned with the OG source, with the OG identity. And remember, I'm using OG as new. So with the new identity, the new source, you have to make sure, because the old versions of me, so many of them needed so much before they could get in front of this camera. This identity, this me, I never needed a damn thing because I am the thing. I'm who ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. That's what you got to tell them. This is my show. This is my show. When you clicked on this video, when you clicked on wherever you're seeing this at or whatever platform, you came for me. And one of my lights just went out. That's confirmation. I don't need a thing. I don't need a thing. So guess what? We're going to keep it going. Because we're going to keep it going. I might go to the side and talk. We don't need that light. Fuck that. My light still shine bright and we're still going to finish the video and I'm still going to finish talking. And I'm still going to upload this. Anyway, but that happens. And you have to be able to tap into yourself and check yourself and ask yourself questions. I do it a bit quicker now. Not with everything, but with something like that, I do it a bit quicker now because I've made myself very aware of what's happening. I'm not scared. I'm not shy. I'm not fearful. I'm not insecure. I'm none of those things. But my old self was programmed to hide. Hide in plain sight. This is not hiding. I'm letting people see me, and the old versions of me, the old self, my old nature is like, no, this isn't right. We are hiding. We learn to hide. Hiding is safe. Hiding feels good for the body because your nervous system wants to feel safe, right? Everything, your body wants to feel safe. Hiding is good. We're supposed to be hiding. And I'm saying, no. I'm meant to be seen. I'm meant to be heard. If not, then I wouldn't have this calling. I wouldn't be able to come on here and freestyle like this. Somebody needs to hear this. And I'm going to make sure they hear it. And I'm not letting old versions of me, I'm not letting those people that didn't like me for who I was, I'm not letting the realities of what's going on right now. I'm not letting nothing get in the way because I'm the only thing that can stop me. Who gonna stop me? If I wake up and want to do something, I can do that. Shouts out to G Herbo. I can't believe I wake up every day and do whatever I want. Take 100K out the bank. No, I fuck it right up. What? Man, this is my life now. I'm all that. I'm all that. The bag of chips, the dip, whatever. I'm the whole snack package. Like, don't let yourself stop you. Don't let yourself get in the way of anything anymore. And that's why I created I Am Source. And I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to do the videos, what that analytical part of me, how am I going to present this, how am I going to share this, how am I going to teach this. I really don't need a whole curriculum, right? It's all in here, it's all within, it's everywhere. So I can come on here and I could share it just like that. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So while I figure out what I'm doing with this setup right here, curtains or something, I don't know. I just had to come up on here and talk to y'all and share me with y'all and let y'all know that you don't have to hide in plain sight anymore. You could be you. You could be expressive. You could be free. You could be yourself. You could be wavy. You could be so wavy. You can do whatever you want. Life is what you make it. I love you. See you next time here at I Am Source. Remember, I am so wavy. Go check out my music. Go check out my clothes. Go check out me, anything that I have going on, and stay tuned because if you're watching this, I'm already a superstar. I'm already doing the thing that I've wanted to do my entire existence. And who gonna stop me? Exactly. Love you.